Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Lex, and today we're going to be talking about Stranger Things. With season 4 coming out in May, I thought right now would probably be the best time to really sit down and binge watch the show everyone's been talking about. I tried watching it over the years, but every time I did, I always got sidetracked with a different show, a different video game that came out maybe that around that same time. So I was never really able to get through season 1. But the time has come to finally watch this show. Now, at the time of this recording, I'm almost through season 3. I still got a couple episodes to go, so I'll only be talking about season 1, kind of what I thought about it and my feelings towards the show series at the moment. I gotta say, once again, I understand why this series has such a big fan base. From the first episode, I was instantly hooked. By the time I knew it, 4 hours passed like that. The actors in the show did really amazing as far as the first season. The casting really deserves a round of applause for themselves. These kid actors are really good and you get really invested into them pretty quickly in the first couple episodes. With that being said, I really also enjoy the cop character. I saw him in the Black Widow. That's the first time I saw him, right? Mind you, I haven't watched the show at all, so that was my first time actually seeing him in a movie, and he did an amazing job there as well. So to see him here, oh my god, he blew it out of the park. He has to be one of my favorite characters in the show. Just to give a little bit of background of the story, from my understanding, it's about these 4 kids: Dustin, Lucas, Will, and Mike. The series is based on around the 80s, so you really catch these kids in the basement. They start off by playing Dungeons and Dragons, and that's kind of like where this whole story begins. During the Dungeons and Dragons campaign, something happens which eventually gets the kids separated. Then Will, which is one of the characters, and kind of a lot of the things that are happening to him, goes into a shack or something like that, where he eventually just disappears out of thin air for no reason, and you don't really know why that happened. Eventually, Dustin, Lucas, and Mike try to look for Will. They go into a forest, kind of what's behind the house, looking for him, and they end up finding this new character named Eleven. And Eleven's pretty awesome, man. She has a lot of these cool abilities that they don't know yet. She doesn't really speak that well. She doesn't know too many words, so they have a really hard time understanding and communicating with each other early on like that. Eventually, Will's mom, named Joyce, starts to really worry. Days gone by, she doesn't really know where her kid went. Joyce goes into the police and she starts to talk to the chief of the police, which introduces a new character, which is my favorite character, named Jim Hopper. Now, Jim Hopper starts off really kind of like, this macho guy, kind of one note in a sense, but he really has a strong character development that I really enjoyed, and you really get to find out, a lot of his backstory and why he is the way he is. The big scary guy he seems starts to become, this lovable teddy bear. Eventually, everybody starts to believe Will's dead, but Joyce hasn't lost hope that her son is still alive out there, which then turns out he is, and he's communicating with her through supernatural ways. The thing I like about this show is that they get to it. They really do get to it. They don't waste no time. From the first episode, a lot of things are happening, and it's very jam-packed, and you really got to sit there and say, what the hell just happened? One big part that kept me in was the characters. Not so much the backstory. Yeah, it's a sci-fi supernatural thing, but the characters are really cool. Like, they really have depth into them. These characters take time to really develop into themselves, and it's a really rewarding thing by the end of it. Stranger Things did come to me as a surprise, although I shouldn't be that much surprised because of the whole fan base around it. With how much I really enjoyed season 1, I'm really looking forward to the next couple seasons that are coming out and the new one. These characters are really likable, really easy to get invested into. I could say, if you haven't watched Stranger Things, this is something definitely you should really check out. I don't know why I waited so long. I don't know why you would want to wait so long, but if you're looking for a good show right now, especially with everything that's coming out, I mean, there's so many good shows that are coming out right now, but this one in particular, you need to check out. It's one of those for sure. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Hopefully I get to continue to enjoy it. What the creators have been able to do with this show is really awesome and inspiring, and I'm excited to keep looking forward to them, man. Let me know what you think about Stranger Things in the comments. I would love to hear your guys' opinions, whether you dislike it, whether you do like it. I want to know from both sides, and tell me why you like it or why you dislike it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing. We're trying to reach 100 subs right now at this time, and you can help to do so. But with that being said, I'll have to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.